just getting back to the right state of mind and not holding no grudge, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like people can die in their sleep. You know what I'm saying? And that's serious. They can die in their sleep and they haven't fixed it with that person. But the person haven't fixed it with them. So the best thing for you to do is get it off your conscience. That way you can live a good life. You know what I'm saying? That way you got to be sitting here stressing out, worrying, about to have a stroke. You know what I'm saying? Worrying about people, but you done got it off your chest. But
Right.
that's on them now. You know what I'm saying? They got to deal with it. And once you start beating them up, hey, trust me. We was talking about that church yesterday. God will send them back to you. You know what I'm saying? God will definitely send them back. So that's why when the Bible speak about when you slap your one cheek, turn the other cheek. Think about it. If they trying to, now we human, we can take but so much. We
Right.
like a woman, y'all got y'all breaking point. You know what I'm saying? Us as man, listen, we ain't gonna just let everybody walk away, anybody walk away. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
if you sit there and allow God to on God's time and God to handle it, the wrath of God is the worst wrath that you ever want to face. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
God have you on your knees, hollering out, repenting, doing this and that. So God nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? God nothing to play with. Just
Hey, come on.
so
I agree with that 100%. So I definitely don't be trying to hold on to things like that. I don't know. I just feel like it just takes too much energy.
yes, I agree. Never belittle nobody, man. Never, like you know what I'm saying? Just as fast as you get to the top, God drop it back down. So I learned that. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that. I always stay humble. Always been humble. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people, man, if every time I get opportunity, I'm trying to bless somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I
Facts.
get my blessing by treating people right. You know what I'm saying? We'll treat our neighbor like we treat ourselves. We ain't gonna treat them exactly how we treat ourselves, but treat them good. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
you don't know what nobody going through, man. Like some people can be on edge and you might say something to them the wrong way and boom, you know what I'm saying? Happen to you might happen to them. Take their own life or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So
I
you gotta
agree.
watch how we do it. So one of my favorites, Miss Vicky, definitely one of my favorite people. You know, this is your home. This real life is your podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Um, co-host everything. Every time you come home, you come on and people ask about you. They enjoy it, just getting the word, you know what I'm saying? We do it live, you know what I'm saying? We do it inside the house. You know what I'm saying? We do it whatever, you know what I mean? So I tell them
Facts.
what you see, what you get, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you just coming on, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, just walking in faith, stepping out of faith, because you got a whole lot of you got a whole testimony that's gonna change a lot of lives, you know what I'm saying? Save a lot of people. You know what I mean? So just by you being out there last night, that saved some of your friends. You know how you go to a club or something
Mm-hmm.
and may say you haven't never been to that club, but your friends probably been to that club, and
Mm-hmm.
they've been going through so much drama, but you wasn't that drama person. But
Yeah.
because the Jesus, because the Christ in you, you know what I'm saying? Just by you showing up with them in that club, that saved them and saved everybody else. That kept that building covered because you stepped foot in it. You know what I'm saying? That's a club they have a
That's
shoot. You know
right.
what I'm saying? But by you
Mm-hmm.
just walking in there, none of that stuff happened. Because you brought God grace in there. Regardless if it's a spot like that, but you still brought a touch in there. You know what I mean? So God, just me. The Lord was seeing some spots that you wouldn't expect that you can go into. You know what I mean? Definitely. Now, I'm gonna tell you that I've been in some holes that people don't went into some holes and then came back out the same, but I came back out the same. You know?
Facts.
Definitely. So
No, I agree with that, like for real. And it was crazy because I think, like you were saying, basically like the energy I do be bringing, and stuff like that. I be feeling like I do be making, people day. Like I really be coming with that energy, and like you said, God's grace. So everybody love when I'm coming around for real.
we
Like,
all do. I told you, man, we all love you, man.
thank
Like
you.
your people's over there, man. We love you, man. Like it's a, you know what I'm saying, it's a whole vibe. You know, you can't go to many lives and feel, you can't go to many lives and feel the love, the realness in their good people. You know what I'm saying? I was on a live Saturday morning. I don't know if I tell you this. They was on live fighting. They was on live. They was just fussing and fighting. It was just
Oh
one
yeah,
dude.
you did tell me that. You sure
Man,
did tell me that.
it was just one dude from Tennessee, and everybody else was in there. I don't know what they was fussing about. It was like 5:30 in the morning because I'm on Eastern time. So
Yeah.
from 5:30 to like 7:30, I saw taking I said almost 2 hours listen to that whole like what they fussing about. One person they was going at about some crazy stuff because he came in, want to holler at the females and stuff, and I think the
Mm.
guy got upset. He didn't say anything to him, so. they was going at it. I like, wow. So it's that serious, but you know, stuff like that, man. I don't like getting on those certain level, like just coming on yours and love and respect and how you treat your peoples over there, your people's person. Just getting off of work, man, and like so I can speak to some of them guys over there and women over there too. Just getting off a long day of work, an aggravating day, just coming by seeing your live or just seeing you on live, that just bless them out of the day. You know what I'm saying? Your presence, you know what I'm saying? Who you is, you know? Like I say, the saying is, real is where and fake is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so you definitely a real one. So honestly, you know, keep that in. Keep that.
I really appreciate that for real. That means a lot.
Don't change, don't change, don't change, don't change. The world got a lot of good people in the world. Me and you and your chat, some of those in your chat, we good people. You know what I'm saying? Even my chat, we good people. You know what I'm saying? Some people just life is a challenge. And you got options. That's why you have a heaven and you have a hell. It's your choice. Yeah, God can make you, but that's why God gave you choices. When Adam and Eve did what they did back in the garden, those was choices. They had a choice to touch that tree. You know what I'm saying? So don't let nobody try to push you and tell you to do the negative thing instead of you doing the right thing. I was just telling somebody earlier that I did a podcast early this morning, and I was telling a young lady this morning, like, you know what? If you got a dream, go for your dream. It might take time. I don't care if you get married at 45. You know what I'm saying? Because you're waiting on God, but check this out, though, people don't understand, you waited on God, and I guarantee you at 45, that'd be the best marriage ever because you waited on God. People don't understand that, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, what small you be big, you know what I'm saying? So I was telling her today, I was like, my dream was to do podcast. I've been always talking about this for 2 years. So now I've been doing podcasts for a year now. You know what I'm saying? And God aligned people like you in front of me, get the right ones to connect with, you know what I'm saying? And this thing to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling her, if I haven't done the podcast, what I'm doing now, somebody else would have took the same idea I had and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And then check this out too. It'll be the same one time, like, yeah, man, you know, blah, blah, blah. And once you stop, you'll sit there and tell them everything you think about doing, and they done the dream themselves. So you got a dream, man, go for your dream. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on, because somebody's going to take the same dream that you got. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. So they come to steal now. You know what I'm saying? So think about it, trying to take that. They're trying to kill that dream, steal it, you know what I'm saying? And destroy your mind. And people thinking that they did it, they started with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, why not get on your own? You know what I'm saying? We all get, you know, I got out the mud, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, man, just staying positive, you know what I'm saying? You know, we locked in, you already know that, so definitely. But
yeah, no, that's why I don't, you know, a lot of the times you don't really tell people like what your plans are for real, because you don't really know. Like, I feel like I'm big on that now, especially like I realize like when I used to tell people like my plans and the things that I wanted to do, I could always feel myself not being able to like move forward. Like after I would share like, you know, some goals and stuff like that with certain people that I was surrounding myself with. At the time, like I would realize like nothing was really happening that I was wanting to do. And I realized like instead of, you know, keeping something like that, you know, to myself, versus just telling them, it probably would have been better. And I feel like now that I don't really tell people like, you know, my plans and stuff like that, I feel like everything works out better for me. Like, cause you never know for real who hating on you. Like not everybody want to see you win. So it be the small stuff, you know, that you do that, you know, Jay and others do that be on my live and stuff like that. Like, y'all really be showing love. And even if it's just, you know, y'all sharing or liking my live or whatever, or commenting, like, you know, that do mean a lot. Because it's like people, you just don't really find good people like that. Like, people, not everybody want to see you win for real. Like, so.
Yeah, and like I say, you know, but like I said, God know how to connect the people to the right one. Like when I first met you, I said, let me sit here and listen. You know what I'm saying? I just got stuck, and I was just watching how people were interacting and just watching you. And oh man, like, you know, I feel different. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm welcome. You know what I'm saying? I don't go nowhere. I don't go anywhere I'm not welcome. So if somebody having a party, if you the host and you got to have somebody else tell me I'm invited, you not telling me I'm not coming. Okay. I want the host to tell me that I'm coming. I don't care if you got 200, 300. I want to hear from your mouth that I'm invited. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I say? You know, you can't tell everybody what you got going on because You don't know who happy for you, not happy for you. And God don't tell you to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? But despite me just being in there, like, you know what?
Hi, and thank you.
She got a strong, strong mindset.
Thank you for the gift.
You got a lot of love to give. You very, you know what I'm saying? You love people. You want to see people succeed. I can honestly say that you one of the ones you would give somebody the shirt off your back.
Yeah,
You know?
thanks.
You gotta go hard. You would give somebody your last, and they won't even know it's your last. You know what I mean?
Facts. That's
So-
so true. And the crazy thing about it is just you saying that, you're just saying that off based off interactions that we have. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So like, because you can see that, like, you know, just through us talking like this, like, for real, that really mean a lot. So
Well, listen, the real recognize real, right? Real recognize real. That's why it's called Real Life Podcast. You ain't see there's not one person that has been phony that could be on this podcast. We don't do phony. We doing realness. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing no phony. That's why the trash talking and the iron sharp iron. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you got something going on, you might want to go to another one with that. You know what I mean? We don't sit here and dress people the wrong way. This is a place where it's a place where everybody is somebody. You know what I mean? It ain't a place you ain't nothing. This is a place where everybody is somebody. You know, we come on here, we vent, and we have a good convo. That negativity, all that stuff out the door. But the heart recognizes what the heart sees. You know, so I can just feel it. You know, so I can feel it over the camera. That definitely honest truth. That hey, that's how you is. I'm the type of person. Honest truth. If I got $20 and you ain't got nothing in your pocket, guess what? We both got $10. You know what I'm saying? I got 10, you got 10. That's we're gonna break that 20 down. If I got 10, you got 5, and I got 5. All right. If I got $4, you ain't got nothing. You got $2, I got $2. We're gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna eat. You know what I mean? You with me, you with me. If I invite you to go somewhere and you ask me, I ain't got no point. I say, look, I asked you that. I invited you. Okay? That's the reason why I invited you. Ain't no one do nothing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? I can't the two-faced and the all that gossip and stuff, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thanks.
You know what I mean? So
I told myself, you know, in this year, like, I feel like I've been doing real good with you know, as far as like not listening to gossip. Like, I used to have this, you know, girl that I was really close with. We used to talk on the phone every day, like, and it started to get draining. Like, I outgrew her pretty fast. I say we was probably, well, I'm gonna say, I think it was like 2 years maybe. But after 2 years, I just realized, like, we used to be on the phone. We didn't talk about really nothing other than mess. Like, she always had some mess going on, or she always wanted to talk about her other friends to me, and you know, just stuff like that. And so I'm the type of person that if you do that to them, I feel like you'll do that to me. What makes me any different? As soon as I make you mad, you're gonna do the same thing to me. Yeah. So at that point, you know, I kind of start, like, life had happened and I started like going through some things or whatever. And, you know, like, I just kind of felt myself like falling back from her, but it really wasn't like on purpose, but I didn't realize, like, it really was that I outgrew her. Like, all she did was talk about everybody. Like, every friend that she had, I know all their business. Like, so.
I heard that. I was just talking to somebody just said the same thing you said to me Saturday. So if they're talking to you about me, they're gonna be doing the same thing about you to me. You know what I'm saying? The same thing.
Thanks. So. And you know, she would do that too about her sister, like, you know, her own family. So I really, you know, anytime somebody would do something like that, like I said, it always just raised the biggest red flag to me. Like, yeah, because it's just certain stuff you don't do. So
that's why my circle is so small and no gossip. I tell them, don't come around here telling me about nobody, because we all going through something. We all been through something. We all got flaws. You know what I'm saying? And then if I really care about the person, I'm gonna stop you right there. And regardless if I don't know the person, I'm gonna stop you right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, and because you ain't telling me nothing that I probably done before, and you probably done too. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's why I'll always be able to stay away from type people. You know what I'm saying? I might speak to you, shake your hand, might be a little short, little talk, but I can't hold a conversation with you because now I know we ain't on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying to go left, and I'm trying to go right. I might want to talk about something positivity. You want to talk about somebody negativity. Come on, man. Come on. We all here everybody trying to get their life together, man. People trying to live right. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get closer to God. You know what I'm saying? Once you find that relationship with God, man. Once you really get that relationship with God, you'll be at so much peace. Just going and listen, it's not gonna be perfect.
Okay.
You still gonna go through some hell, but God gonna hold God. But at the end of the day, God didn't say you was gonna go alone. Now. He didn't say it was gonna be perfect, and He didn't say you was gonna go alone. He gonna be right there holding on to you. You trust Him, His hands on. You know what I mean? Go through hell. But I guarantee you, when you come out all the hell, watch how strong you be. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason. You look at me. Some people be like, "Dang, you still standing after all that?" You look at you, dog. She's still standing after all that, and she's still smiling, and she's still joyful. She's still happy. Like how she do it? She still got that pretty smile. She still look good. She ain't losing no weight. Look at her. She got a physique. It can't believe. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I see some that have fell off, but you still standing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's you know, I love how, you know, everything you talk about, you always bring it back, you know, to God and stuff like that. Like, I really love that. I think that is really important. Because like you said, at the end of the day, like this time in this body, the bodies that we're in, this is borrowed time. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I always, you know, I'm not perfect. Nobody perfect. Like, every time, you know, I end up doing something that I know God don't approve of, you know, I'm praying about it. You know, I'm asking for His forgiveness. And I think that's why, like, I'm able to, you know, forgive people because I know that God, He be forgiving us for stuff that we just know. Like, we know, like, we ain't supposed to be doing it, but, you know, we continue to do it. And sometimes certain things we do every day.
All the time, yeah.
You know, so it's just like, it's so many things that I'm still learning that, you know, that I didn't even know that, like, okay, this is not something that you do if you serving God.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a repeating thing. We do, like you said, some of us repeat it every day, you know. For instance, let me ask you this question. We almost pretty much done. It just went a different way. Sometimes you just have to just move out the way and just let the spirit lead to a conversation. That's what we did. We just went to the conversation. Maybe it's something that I'm missing. Maybe something you've missing. Maybe somebody out there they've been missing. They just need to hear it from some, you know, in a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? We coming off about it. But when God has forgiven you, like why you continue to make the same mistakes? There's no wrong or right. Mm-hmm. It's just how you answer it. Why continue to make the same mistake when God has forgiven you from that mistake? You know what I'm saying? If it's going back to this person, or if it's going back to this situation, or going back to this object, you know what I'm saying? Truck, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Why do you continue to make the same mistake when God's forgiven you?
That's a good question. Honestly, you know, I feel like, you know, God knows that we're all human and that, you know, we are set to make mistakes. Like, I think a lot of the stuff, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the things, like, for example, having sex before marriage, like, I think that when you're led by lust and you're not really having, you know, that relationship with God as you should or whatever, I think it's just easy to fall. Like, you could be close to God, you could believe in God, but you could still have that, like, little inch that you're just kind of, like, doubting what God can do. And I feel like when you're not fully committed and obeying God, like, it's easy for you to fall and to keep doing the same thing, like, because you're not obeying Him. So you're just going to keep doing the same stuff until you fully commit your life, change your life. You know what I'm saying? Stop cussing, stop, you know, smoking, drinking, doing all that stuff. And so I think, like, once all that stuff is out your life, it'll be easier to not make those same mistakes. Like, yeah, that's what I think.
Good word, but you preaching, you speaking. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. So on top of that, um, like
The gifts.
you speaking all that good old good word in this now you just going into. So why? How come some people they just want God, but they want to call on God when they really want something? Why not just call on God at all times? You know what I'm saying? So that let me know. To me, it seems like when you praying, so what are you exactly praying about? I mean, which is their business, you know what I'm saying? But are you praying to you praying to God and asking God to, Lord, get me close, let me get closer to you? Or how do you feel about that when they just want to call God's name when they want something?
Um, I think people. Wait, we got something. Somebody said I waited with my wife until marriage. It was the best decision. And I know you is a blessed. I know you're a blessed man.
Amen.
Cause look, a man that finds a wife finds what?
Found a good thing. Found a good one. Found a good
No, I know you blessed her.
one. Amen. Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's easy to ask, you know, like it's easy to do that. Like I think people I don't know, people be selfish, you know? You know, sometimes like we just ask for things, you know, knowing that we just keep sinning, knowing that we keep doing things. But I think it's easy to ask God because we know He gonna do it. Whatever we ask, you know, sometimes I'm not gonna say whatever we ask, but some things
Yeah.
we either ask for, He delays it. You know, He might put it on hold. But I feel like God, you know, always answers prayers at the end of the day. So I know that's right, Jay. So at the end of the day, I just feel like it's easy to keep asking because, you know, God, you know, people just know as long as you serving Him, He's going to give it. So it's easy to just, yeah, that's how I feel.
Hey man, that's good. That's good. That's definitely. I'm saying call on His name all the time. You know what I'm saying? Call Him. You know what I mean? Don't be ashamed of Him because what He say? You be ashamed of Him what?
Oh, look, I'm still getting on my Bible now.
Yes.
I'm still getting on my Bible. I'm still reading it. So you can teach me what He say.
Jesus said, "You be ashamed of Him. You be ashamed of Him and go for the Father, before the Father. So don't be ashamed of Him. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna deny you? That's what you said. Okay. See, y'all, I'm still, you know, I'm still literally like I be reading like my devotionals daily. I be reading the Bible, but
Everything takes time. Everything takes time. There's no rush, and nobody can sit here and say, "Yeah, I don't know. I read the Bible in one day." I mean, you don't read it in one day. It's gonna take some time. You reading it. You know what I'm saying? Applying that word to you. You're gonna read the whole Bible. Still, just get you a good verse and read some testaments in there, the old ones. You know, I love to be in the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm in the book of 2 Samuel, so I'm talking about. I'm still with David and King Saul and all that mess, you know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I have to be reading all the time, but I feel like I got to get back into my word, you know?
yeah,
But just by connecting with God's people, you know what I'm saying? Like you and a child of God, and, you know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying? It brings the best out of me, you know what I'm saying? And just show me, like, man, how good life is. And number one thing, how good God is, you know what I'm saying? Because God knows what you need. God knows who to connect, like I said, who don't know to connect you with. You know who to put you in a circle. You know what I'm saying? So if you let God choose your circle, that's when they say choose your circle wisely, then God's helping you choose your circle. You know what I'm saying? But if you choose your circle yourself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful how you choose. You gotta really know who you're picking. You gotta really know who's for you. Because people used to stab you in your back. But nowadays, they stabbing you in front, they stabbing in front of you now. You know what I'm saying? And that back now, they stabbing right in front of your chest. So, you know what I'm saying? No picking. You know what I'm saying? Because they would try to roll you in the bus just to make sure they getting what they got to get. You know what I'm saying? They want you to do good, but they want you doing better than them. So watch some people right there, man. Seriously, you know what I'm saying?
exactly. And you know that's why I'm always in prayer deeply. Like I'm always asking God. Like you know what prayer that scares me the most? Like the prayer that scares me the most, like is God, please remove anybody out of my life. You know that no longer serves me purpose. That's not doing right by me, you know, just anything. And every time I say that prayer, God, He comes through and He swipes so many people. Like it be hurting, you know, like I'd be like, "Ooh, I never thought that would be a person that, you know, God didn't want me to really be around." But that prayer, every time I say that prayer, it get lonely. Like it be God be isolating me for real. So like I be knowing that He got something big in store for me because that's where I'm at right now in my life. Like that's where He got me. I'm very isolated. You know, so like I be coming on here and that's one thing I was telling myself. I was like, I prayed on it. I was like, God, like if you want me to go a different route, like when I be talking to people, like if I need to speak your name more, like I would do that. Like I would really do that. So
You different. You very different. You cut you, and I don't say this, and you probably the first person I ever say this to. You cut from a different cloth, and you was one of the ones that He chose out of that bunch. You different. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
that's true, Jay. You do start losing people you never thought.
He would do some things, man. Like honestly, like for real, like you say, that prayer you always doing, and He will expose them people for you. God will expose them. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
and I have seen it. I have seen because then in the beginning, sometimes you might not understand why, but you're still going to church. You still
Yeah.
give God a praise, but you're like, Lord, why I'm like this? Then you might be single, like some people might be single right now, like, why I'm there, but they still trusting God, believing God. Why is going? I guarantee you, God will show you we can't see it. That's like I say, I can see your future before you see your own future. You know what I'm saying? You can see my future before I can see my own future. You know what I'm saying? That's how I suppose because we see it, we get lazy. So that's why God don't show us everything right there. You know what I'm saying? But we might get lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's an escape, but trust me, I guarantee you at the end of time, you will know why. At the end of the day, you will know why. God ain't gonna come on God's time. It might not be on your time. You know what I'm saying? But all His time is always right. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's slow, but it's always right. You know what I'm saying?
I
Honestly.
agree.
Yeah.
Honestly, like that's where like you saying that now, and it's just like it just reminds me about like kind of like the phase that I'm going through in my life right now. Like I had, you know, I've been working from home and stuff like that, and you know, I just know that God got me called to do something different. Like every day I would wake up and I would just not be happy. Like, you know, I would go, you know, talking to customers and stuff like that. Like that gets stressful. Like I don't know if people don't understand that dealing with customer service is just not like people be calling in, they be angry, you know, half of the time. So the energy just kind of be rubbing off. So like, I don't know. It's just a lot of jobs that I had and stuff like that. They just didn't work out. Like, cause I always just felt like I just know God, you know, God got something bigger than this. Like, I don't feel like this is for me. You know, I got to be patient though, because one thing I'll be trying to do is rush God process every time. I'll be like, okay, I'll be like, I trust God, but then sometimes I feel like a little worry coming in. Then I'm like, you're not really trusting God if you really worrying for real. Like that's not what God wants you to do. Like worry does not come from God. So
Just pray and leave it alone. Just pray it. You're going to think about it. You know what I'm saying? We can't just say, yeah, I pray and left alone. No, we be lying because we still thinking about it.
no, for real.
Think about it. When you getting tested by people, because you're such a people's person, you're going through that, you know, that God, trust me, it's on God's time, but at the same time, God testing you. But God know what you're capable of. You know what I'm saying? Don't fail your test. You passing your test. Because I know that's a tough. So I deal with customers every day on that truck. But that's sometimes you got to, okay, if they're going to be bipolar this day, or they're going to be happy this day, or they're going to be pissed off. So you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I always take God in the building with you, take God on that phone with you, everything. And trust me, like, it get rough. Trust me, it get hot. Like, they might say something like, hold up, nah. I don't want to bring the hood at me. You know what I'm saying? So, hold up, let me get better. Let me do this right. Let's do this right. You know what I'm saying? I respect my elders. At the same time, respect me. You know what I'm saying? I respect my peers. But hold up. If I ain't saying that, respect you. It's how you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? It's how you talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I went through something. I remember 2014. I actually was doing some training. What's a few years ago? I just got my CD. I got my CD up back in 2012. Yeah, 2012. So when I got it, so this year be 13 years. So when I went and got it, I was doing some training. So I was actually going back and forth. I'd be home on the weekends And I'd leave back out that Monday, and I'd be going to that Monday to that Friday, you know what I'm saying, for training and stuff. So I was going to the gym. At the time, I wasn't working anything, you know what I'm saying? I was getting my CDL, had money saved, but I wasn't really working. I was just putting the money and stuff, so it was around the holidays and stuff. So I was at this gym. I was a member of this gym for about a good, maybe 3 years. The owner used to ask me to be a trainer in the gym. So I came home. I was telling him the situation, like, hey, man, I ain't working right now. I still want to work out. You know, I'm trying to manage my money the right way because I'm going to be training for a whole month to get my CDL. He's like, yeah. So he didn't really want to, you know, even though I've been there so long and I was training and stuff, he still didn't want to do it that route. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, this dude, I talked to the wife. They're supposed to be Christian people. You know what I'm saying? They love God. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so I started paying $15 to come on. When I first got my CDL and I came in that Monday, we had a incident one time when I did went in there to the gym and I forgot to pay my money. You know what I'm saying? Actually, talking to the guy. So we had to talk about it. Me and owner talk about it. So okay, I got you. You know, so the next time I went there, I actually was running. I was going to the door to talk to we have a guy that let you into the side of the gym. And I was actually going there to ask him a question. We started talking, and that slipped my mind. So I just started working out. You know what I'm saying? At this gym, people they sneak in. Talking about I haven't been there in a while because I'm at a new gym now, so I got 2 gyms. But the owner came there, and when I was getting ready, when I spoke to him, he gave me a look. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't thinking about it. My mind was gone. So when I was getting ready to leave out the gym, I was getting ready to go out. He was behind me. You know what I'm saying? So I turned around, he behind me. I was like, oh, you know. So he got behind me. He said, so let me ask you a question. He asked me a question. He said, do you pay your bill? Do you pay to come in? I said, you know what? And I was honest. I wasn't going to hide it. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong. Maybe I should have dot more, be more careful than what I was. And I ain't scared to share this. I said, no. I said, let me get out. I got a right-handed cup holder right now. I ain't going to say his name because I don't really call names out like too much on the podcast. But I'm going to get out the cup holder. He's like, no. I tell you what. Nah. That's how he talked to me. He said, I tell you what. He said, you grab your card. Whatever crap you got. Now listen, it's supposed to be love the Lord. Now, all right, come on, how you treat people. You know, this could have been a different way, even though I was wrong, could have been a different way. If you don't get whatever you got on my property, it's 10 years ago now, and if you don't get out, I'm gonna break your legs and have the police waiting for you. So, whoa. So when you say break my legs, that was a little fault. All you had to do was say, get off my premises. That's all you had to say, don't come back. But you need to go in, break my legs. Love God, right? Well, I'm just trying to get you to understand. People say they love God. You know what I'm saying? You say you love God. Okay. So where did this come from? All right. We could have handled this a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? Could have handled this a whole different way. So when it comes to find out later on that day, he hired by other people coming in. What it had to do with me, regardless of what I did, he was just hired by other people. So it was this guy that got out there. It was this man. He's he's in a wheelchair. And he comes to the gym. He heard everything he said. He said, if you was one of the other younger guys, you know, we like to say the YNs now. I ain't gonna say it on the podcast. We gonna talk about the YNs. You like when you one of the YNs, they would have came back and got us to him. But I said, no, I left 10 years. That was almost 10, 11 years ago. I'm doing good. I saw him maybe like 3 years ago. I was at Walmart and he saw me. Look at me, I guess he was surprised. He was gonna run into me. I look at him, gave him a smile, and with no conversation. How you doing, man? I'm doing good. How you doing? I'm blessed. Well, you know, that's good. He look at me, I look back at him, turn his head, turn my head, I was doing good. Come back down to the gym. I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. That's what I told him. I said, no, sir, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I got me a good gym. That's exactly what I say. And that was part of it. You know what I'm saying? But regardless if I was wrong, it's still a way you should have handled. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was wrong because I repented about it. I said, Lord, I should have did this. I should have did that. And I even called his wife and apologized about it because of how he was. Oh, yeah. That thing had me hot. And then I realized what God started doing, what God started showing me when I left that gym. A lot of people left. Things started happening. People started talking about him. People try to demolish his business. Everything, seriously. You know what I'm saying? It's still standing. But he had lost a lot of people. And just to that one incident I went through, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm trying to say too, like, people can try you so many times. You might be like, no, I got a problem with this person. The person got a problem with you. And then you want to go up with this person, but God allow you not to. I guarantee you, later on down the road, you're gonna see why what God gonna do to that person. It'll get exposed. You know what I'm saying? So everybody say they love God. I don't know what kind of love that is. You know what I'm saying? Regardless how mad I am, I ain't gonna sit there and just sit there and threaten nobody, blah, 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 this and that. You know what I'm saying? I call them out today and you this and that. No, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a better way behind this. You know what I mean? It's a better way. So, you know, that's the one experience I went through. You know what I'm saying? It was a moment for me, and it hurt at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I think I walked away with the victory, because if I would have acted out and I would have done something wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because I was hot. You know what I'm saying? I was hot. I would have.
As you know, in that moment, I feel like that was valid to, feel those feelings. But yeah, I definitely think you definitely did the right thing. Like, you did the right thing for sure. And you're just going to continue to be blessed, As long as you continue to try to do the right thing. Like, even if you don't get it right every time, like, as long as you keep trying to be better and be a better person, I feel like you're just going to continue to be blessed. That's why I really do, sometimes I be feeling like I be too nice. Like, I be giving people so much grace. Sometimes that's how I feel. But hold on, because this thing say it's about to end late. We like drag the puzzle in place.
Oh yeah, puzzle.
Oh, but yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I used to have a hard time forgiving people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I used to be so angry, especially like as a child, because I went through a lot, at home and stuff like that. So it was just like I used to be so angry, and I think it finally took. Like, once I became an adult, like, it was a lot easier for me to be able to forgive, because I realized, like, I'm the one being affected by it. Like, I forgive people, from a distance. I don't never forget, though. That's why I try to tell people, please watch what you, do. Watch what you say, because I think that I'm just gonna always remember. Like, although I forgive you, I'm gonna always have that in the back of my mind. And so I don't know. I was gonna ask you a question. Like, how do you feel about? Okay, so say if somebody, do you feel like people that say stuff out of anger to you, do you feel like they mean it? Like, if somebody's, angry with you, like, and they just start, calling you names or, just anything. Like, do you feel like you believe them in that moment?
In that moment, no, because they gotta. I think in a way they have to be real angry when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real mad, because the type of person I am. Like, if you around me, you safe. You know what I'm saying? If I got the kids around me, they safe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person I'm a. You know what I'm saying? So, relationship wise, I've been called some names, but I think it was the heat of the moment. And once that person calls them, now if they drinking and they start calling names, yeah, I believe them. You start drinking, because there's no way the alcohol made you do all that. You know what I'm saying? So now you start speaking the truth. When you drinking alcohol, then we got a problem. Man. So okay, so you've been feeling that a long time. Why you got to wait till the alcohol bring out? Don't use against the alcohol. That's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get drunk, but it's a mental thing too. You can overpower that thing if you do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But in that moment, nah, I don't think so. Nah. Some people now, they probably say yeah, because sometimes people hold it, man. They just get to that point. They just get to that breaking point. Regardless, it's something whatever you done to them. So but mine's more of a relationship wise, because one thing about it, I don't hang around a lot of dudes. You know what I'm saying? I got two homeboys I hang with. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang around a lot of dudes. You know what I mean? Because to be around a lot of them, then that's when it might come. But more just dating females and probably just getting to a point, in life, and just blew up about something. You know what I'm saying? Mine's more up to like the engagement wise, just some small things. You know what I'm saying? Small things, and just trying to understand her. You know what I'm saying? And all that good stuff in the past. Sorry, not good stuff, but understand that in the past and realize that. But at the moment, if she is, I'm trying to make this thing peaceful between us. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make it peaceful. I'm the type of person, I don't want us going to bed, mad with each other, nothing like that stuff. Hang up the phone, we mad with each other. You know what I'm saying? I have tried it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I remember one time, and I don't get mad. I think it was something, whatever happened, uh, she did it, and it was like I was trying to be mad. You know, I was trying to be mad, but I couldn't do it because I feel like I was hurting her a lot. Because like she was real tearing up. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, let me straighten this out, man. Listen, you know, I apologize, all that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's why I always watch what I'm doing and you know, controlling my. I'm able to control my temper, all that good stuff. You know, some people can't really control it like they want to, but I know how to use. I know what I'm talking to. I know what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? See here, and like I said, I'm big on. I don't like bullying. I don't like tearing nobody down. So, you know, so if I got a problem with you, we'll sit down. We're gonna sit down and discuss the problem I got with you. That way you can sit down and discuss the problem you got with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not big on text messages. All right, I like to be face to face. You know what I'm saying? No shoot me a text.
Wait,
You know
hold that thought.
Okay.
Hold that thought. You're gonna have to clip this part out because I just gotta take a little restroom break.
Oh.
But hold that thought. We gonna talk about that when I come back.
Okay, you good. Okay. Whew, man. Yeah. Because on Saturday. We're still on the podcast. Y'all good. Y'all good. Hold it on, y'all. Hold it on. Hold it on. Y'all just be encouraged, man. Stay positive. You know what I'm saying? No negativity. None of that bull. None of that. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't working for you, gotta go. If it ain't working for you, they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? If somebody keep on just wants to trap in your life and ain't trying to add to your life, no. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. 2025. Build each other up, man. Love each other. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to love people. Learn how to treat people. You know what I'm saying? What you see all Friday the next? What you see all Friday the next? What Craig told Jay today? We're gonna learn how to treat people and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? God sits high and looks low. So we gotta be careful. You know what I mean? So, let me see. Sunshine flowers. Let me say sunshine flowers.
Okay, I'm back.
You know what's my name? Sunshine flowers.
I don't know. Let
They
me
were
see.
trying to join.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what was we saying right before I left? My bad.
I was telling them. What was we saying? I forgot.